collect call from an inmate at the county jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to permanently block, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
I don't consent to recording this call real quick. Please do not.
I'm glad you told me, because I would have done that today. So yeah, that hasn't been done. Don't worry about it.
No, and I forgot. I've been up since 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I understand.
My internal clock has been restructured, so I woke up at 4 and I've been awake ever since.
Yeah, I understand.
And once a week we get this little 3 little pancakes instead of 2 biscuits. We get 3 little $silver pancakes, and they give you a little bitty serving of syrup. So that syrup has sugar. So if I sound like I'm a little bit more energetic, that's
I see it. What a freaking nightmare, man. You know,
I've got my sugar fix.
Yeah, Monday 3 envelopes went to you from me. Yesterday 2 envelopes went to you from me, and today 1 envelope is going to go to you. So you should be getting flooded with letters, man. And some of them have full-sized affidavits from Pat, and I don't think I can find the brief, but you're getting full-sized petitions. And
Pat's affidavit is just 3 pages, and if you do front and back, it's basically 2 pages.
Yeah. It's headed to you. You should get it.
And I'm sharing your information that you sent regarding your ministry with the Karma guy.
Good. Yeah.
He's a good guy. He was actually a former prison guard, and he got fired because they were working 12-hour shifts, and then they were making him do overtime after the 12 hours. So he was getting like 4 hours of sleep a night for a week at a time. And then his son had to have a breathing treatment. And he told his captain, he said, I've got to go home. I've got to take my son to get a breathing treatment. And this is just a medical need. And the guy said, well, that's your job. And so he said, fine. He took his uniform off and walked out of the building in his underwear. Quit. All the mates started clapping for him. But,
Wow.
He's a decent guy who's getting shafted. Like the guy that owns the it's a rental property that he was helping clean out. The guy that owns it got a $50,000 bond. He's out. Well, this guy's got a $10,000 bond, but he can't come up with $1,000 because he just there are no jobs around here.
Yeah.
So it's a desperate situations for a lot of people, and they're doing all kind of odd jobs, just trying to make a living. And unfortunately, had I not been railroaded and the Toyota plant come to Tipton County like I was working on, and they were talking about, I had contact with the Vice President of Toyota North America, John Ward. And they took Marion, Arkansas off the table because of me, and they were looking at moving it to West Tennessee. But because of Jeff Huffman and company not wanting industry here, that stopped it because they rigged the election. But I asked these guys, every one of you here, individually, I asked them, if you had the ability to make $40,000 a year starting and working up to maybe $60,000 or $70,000, would you ever get involved with selling drugs? And they said, hell no. The only reason they get involved with drugs is to make money, because that seems to be the only thing that has proliferated in these backwoods mafia communities is the drug trade. And that's something that is, created by this backwoods mafia corrupted government.
Yeah.
Take away all the industry, and all you've got left is, people trying to push the idea of let's get rich quick, so sell some drugs and you'll get rich quick. Well, no, you won't. It's a trap, because all the drug dealers are giving their Rolodexes of users to the cops, and you can't report the dealer because the dealer's working for the cops. That's where he's getting his supply from.
I think in 2018 the FBI got paid $9 billion with a B. And the CIA, I think, got paid either 16 or 18 billion. I mean, our intelligence agencies and the amount of money spent to entrap and go after people it's just insanity. I mean, there's like more people making money enforcing laws.
It's a totally rogue operation. The CIA they're going out there and killing off other countries that are pushing their own currencies to get a world currency. Anyway, Mr. True, do you remember a guy named Richard True that came?
Yeah, I remember. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Okay, I haven't either. Don't have his number, but it might be best if he's willing, if he'll go by and pick up my legal boxes and stuff. That way, I don't have to worry about them, being a burden on anybody else, if that's possible.
Yeah, I got you.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I genuinely want to think that BW's motives are good, but I think that he might have, just got so much going on that because none of my action items have been done. None of the things, the pages of information that I've sent and request, simple things like call certain people, call the news media, have them come visit me, call Dr. Fraser, various little things. And I know he's got a lot on his plate. It might be that he's got just more on his plate than what he can handle, or it could be that he's going in a different direction totally, and he's just not willing to explain to me what he's doing. Now, if he's got something going on with the Chilcote Nation, they think that they've got something that will, effectively correct this situation where Pat and I will be free, that's fine. That's their business. But I need to know that the action item request list that I've sent is not going to be done. So I won't be sitting around waiting and hoping that somebody's actually doing any of these things.
Well, no, I think I get the impression that Dorothy is sincerely, authentically trying to help. Now, when it comes to BW, from my perspective, I'm just standing on the street corner trying to do my best to help you, and he made a decision to just go violently attack me. And it's like, I've always thought of him as rude, but I've just been ignoring him. It's like, he was your friend. He was trying to help you, and I just let him do his thing. But now that he's violently attacked me and tried to give me a bloody nose publicly, I've had to defend myself. And now that we found, I 100% know that he has an FBI handler. I've heard it out of his own voice. And so I'm going to have a very difficult time in having any sort of relationship with somebody that has an FBI handler and that has violently attacked me for no reason. I mean,
how many years ago was that FBI handler?
Well, I think the video was uploaded 11 months ago. So
11 months.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's recent. I was thinking it was years ago.
Well, I was told the video was uploaded 11 months ago, and he may or may not. He may be like I don't know what's going on, but there was no excuse for not trying to contact you or call me on the phone to try to have a discussion man to man before he goes publicly accusing me. He's basically saying I'm trying to derail your efforts to get out of prison, and I'm the reason you're in prison, right? In other words, it's all my fault because I'm prohibiting anybody from making any progress by putting out your voice on the internet. And I was like, well,
that's not logical.
Yeah.
My voice being on the internet is a good thing. That keeps me alive.
Yeah.
I don't think people. 3 weeks ago, y'all said that a certain radio program, either the host or a caller referenced and asked how I was. I was curious. I never got more information about that. Was it the guest or was it a caller asking about me?
Let me see if my wife is awake. I seem to recall it was Vincent Finelli mentioning you and that you were unjustly incarcerated. Let me see if do you remember who was the radio host, babe, that mentioned Mike Parsons?
Well, that was the show, but I'm just wondering who brought up my name. Was it a caller or a guest?
Oh, Vincent brought it up himself.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's surprising. I thought I was not to be mentioned by name, so yeah. I thought it was if other people bring me up, that's fine, but nothing further. But, okay.
Yeah. Yes, I guess she was listening to his program, and he actually brought up your name. So.
Yeah, I wish he had the ability to read the PSR. If he could get a copy of the PSR where they actually admit, well, yeah, actually, twice they admit, yeah, actually, no, he wasn't part of any plot. And the original search warrant of the plane was based on. We were accusing him of conspiracy to kidnap the judge. That he was part of a plot. But yeah, no, he never was part of that. And so yeah, we lied to get a search warrant. Yeah, and yeah, the plane was never locked. It was wide open. And oh yeah, the plane had been moved several times by other pilots. So the idea that the plane was secured, and we're supposed to believe the FBI did not search the plane the day that I was arrested. They took the building apart. I sat there and watched them take the tiles out of the ceiling and work on pulling the commode up out of the floor. They took the building apart. They searched every inch of everything looking for an AR-15 because in the report that they got from Tipton County said he had violent tendencies and he's armed with an AR-15. They were looking for an AR-15. Don't tell me they didn't go through that plane with a fine-tooth comb. I'm not going there.
Yeah.
But of course, that's what the Shinzis of the world want you to believe, and the public defender's office doesn't want to talk about. Nobody wants to look at the fact that the FBI are notorious for framing people.
Yeah, amen to that.
Should have been, and had a proper motion to dismiss, citing number one, I'm an ambassador of another country. The whole thing should have been over with in a day. But, anyway, God bless. I'm going to go ahead and hop off for now.
Okay. All right, Mike. God bless you. I hope you get some mail this week. I hope they don't trash it. And the people in that mailroom need to do the right thing.
I agree.
All right.
God bless.
Okay. God bless you, Mike. Bye-bye.
The caller has hung up.